Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when you are unable to launch We Were Here Forever game, or if you're facing crashing and freezing issue with this game on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart your computer. So sometimes a simple restart takes care of the problem. So restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to launch DX11 version. So when you click on play, select play DX11 and then click on play and then check. Now the next step is to force DX11 settings. For this, copy this command. This command is provided in the video description. Make a right click on the game and then select properties. Now under general tab here you can see launch options. So type in dash force dash D3 D11 and then now paste it, close this window. Now launch the game. Now the next step is to delete the save game files and then try to launch the game. For this, open File Explorer, then go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder and then open app data. Now if you don't see app data over here, on the top click on view and then put a check on the box which says hidden items, and then you should be able to see app data. Now if you have Windows 11, somewhere over here you will find view, click on view and then select show, and then you will see the option hidden items. Put a check on hidden items and then you should be able to see app data. Open app data folder. Now open local low folder. Now open total mayhem games folder and make a right click and delete this folder. Now before you delete this folder, once you delete this folder you will lose all the game progress. So if you want to, then only make a right click and then click on delete. Now after you delete this, now launch the game. Now the next step is to, still you are facing the problem, then restart your computer once, and after the system restart, launch the game once again. Next step is to disable Steam Cloud Synchronization and disable Steam Overlay. Now for this, make a right click on the game, select properties. Now under the general tab, over here you can see the option which says enable the Steam Overlay while in game. Uncheck this. Also uncheck Steam Cloud and then launch the game. Also close all the overlay application. Now if you have Discord running in the computer, close Discord. Now if you have GeForce Experience running, close GeForce Experience. So close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Next step is to verify the game files. For this, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to the local files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files, and after the verification, launch the game. Now the next step is to close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner running, close MSI Afterburner. Now if you have RevaTuner running, close RevaTuner. So make sure that you close all the overclocking application and then perform Cleanboot. For this, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Now go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services and then click on disable all. In my case, this is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this will be highlighted. So put a check over here first, then click on disable all, then click on apply, click on OK. You will see the restart option, restart a computer and then launch the game. Next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. So go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files. Now this will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Now make a right click on the game exe file and then click on run as administrator. You can also make a right click and then go to properties, go to the compatibility tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Click on apply, OK. Now launch the game from here. So make a double click and then launch the game. Now the next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Scroll down here, you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Install both x86 and x64 version. So click on both the exe file. Now run both the exe file, that is x64 and x86 version. So click on it. Now you might see install option over here, or you might see repair option. So if you see install, click on install. If you see the repair option, click on repair. Click on yes to allow. Run both the file. Again, if you see the install option, click on install. If you see the repair option, click on repair. Click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Now after the installation, restart your computer. So once the installation is done, you will see the restart option over here. And make sure that both the installation is complete. Now after the installation, click on restart, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. So I'm showing for NVIDIA. Go to NVIDIA website, select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here and select the right operating system, and then click on start search and then scroll down. This is the latest driver. Click on get download and then click on download now. Now once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue, and then put a check on the box which says custom, and then click on next, and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, then click on next. And after the clean installation, restart your computer. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus, make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. If you have Windows security, if you're using Windows security, then go to the start menu, then click on settings. Now if you have Windows 11, click on privacy and security. If you have Windows 10, click on update and security, and then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Now scroll down at the end here, you can see manage a ransomware protection. Click on it. Then click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow. Now click on add an allowed app, then click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, in your case it may be in C drive, so go to C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder. Now open the game folder. Over here you will find the game folder. In my case it's in D drive, so open Steam folder, Steam apps, common folder, and then open the game folder. Now select the game exe file, then click on open. Once the game is added over here, now launch the game. Now the next step is for laptop users with dual graphic cards. So if your computer came with dual graphic card, make sure that you're running the game on dedicated graphic card. For this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now click on browse over here. Now again go to the game installation folder. So open the Steam apps, common, we were here forever, and then select the game exe file, then click on add. Now once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance, and then click on save. Now launch the game. Now the next step is to update your Windows to the latest version. Make sure you do this is important. So go to the start menu, click on settings, go to update and security or Windows update, and then click on check for update. And once all the updates are installed, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to launch the game in window mode. So if you are able to launch the game in window mode and lower down graphics settings. On the top right here you can see the settings icon, click on it. Now go to video. Now try to lower down resolution. So if it is set to 4K, you can select full HD. So lower down the resolution, and if full screen is enabled, then disable it. So try launching the game in window mode. Also, if VSync is enabled, disable the VSync and then check. And you can disable this future frame rendering, and if everything is set to high or very high, you can select medium, you can select high or medium, or you can even try low performance. So you can set it to high, or you can even select medium or low and then check the performance. Now the next step is to disconnect multiple monitors. So if you have a multiple monitor setup, then try to launch the game on single monitor. So unplug all the multiple monitor and launch the game on single monitor and then check. Also unplug all the external USB devices which are not connected to the computer. So if you have these devices connected, disconnect these devices which you're not using and then launch the game. Also close all these softwares. So if you have this software running, close these software. So make sure that you close all the third-party application. For Asus computer users, if you have Nahimix services running, make a right click on the start menu, then click on task manager. And this is for Asus computer user. So if you see Nahimix services running, so find the service and then select it and then click on end task. So in my case, it's not there because I don't have Asus computer. So if you have Asus computer, if you find this service running, select it, then click on end task. Also, if you find lighting services in the list, select lighting service, then click on end task and then launch the game. Now, if you have undervolted your hardware, then remove the undervolt and then try to launch the game. Now, the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to a different drive. So if nothing is working, then make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on uninstall. Now, after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, delete the game folder, then restart your computer. Now after the system restart, reinstall the game to a different drive. So if you have another SSD or HDD, try installing the game to a different drive and then check. So one of the steps should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.